If you don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did.
Hey bro, what you do for a living, man?
I help brands to fulfill direct to consumer from China.
That's cool, man. That's cool. Do we have any advice for people wanting to start?
Yeah, let's get in the car and get back to work.
Hit the country for a drive just to clear my mind. Blow a blunt into the sky, got me here in time. Slim bumpy by my side, you can hear the vibe.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Joe-san.
Joe-san, because you have a meeting soon, so there is a few things that I will need to run through with you. Let me just...
Lena, I have a few things that I quickly want to just confirm with you. I would like to today receive a few options for my Dubai trip, so I'm planning on going to Dubai and just find me some favorable routes or times or dates sometime next week. So I was thinking around the 5th. And then from Dubai, I want to go and visit my parents, which is in Spain. So either having a flight, and I don't know if that route is possible. I've never flown from Dubai to my parents, actually. It's always Hong Kong or Amsterdam that I usually depart from. But try and see if you can get a flight from Dubai to either Alicante or Valencia. Look at that license plate. Hong Kong 8888, Hong Kong. So A is actually a lucky number in Chinese. We have another one.
And another one.
Yeah, 7. So
wait. And then here is another one.
Oh man, that one's cool. I'd pick that one. Out of those two, I'd definitely pick that one. 6 p.m. today. I said that wrong. It's 6 p.m. right now. And then, yeah, I had a pretty good day. So we're planning a trip to Dubai, and I'll be there for about a week or two maximum. And then I'll be heading back to Europe. I want to see my parents. And yeah, we'll just spend some time in Europe. And I'm also excited to just go to Europe, not only because I'm excited to see the people there, but also to give, you know, everyone watching a change of scenery. I think it's very fair to say that, you know, like, things are repetitive, and the truth is that that is really just the way it is. The reason why I always make these snappy shots in between different times to highlight that dynamic of literally being in the same position at different times, because that is a lot of time the reality. You know, me sitting here when it's still light outside and still sitting here when it's dark outside, and that's the reality to a lot of what is happening. And take that as a lesson that nothing comes by itself. You have to put in the work. So that said, after a very big day at work, we have deserved a good dinner, eh?
Yes.
Heel veel in netwerk ook. Als hij gewoon brand kan worden.
Alright, look at this. So we're in a parking garage here in Hong Kong, and look how close. Ruben and I are just getting some groceries. It's crazy, man, bro. You need to get out first.
我收到了，我想跟你说一下，我们刚才收到的价格还有一点贵。
Snap ik. We moeten alleen even kijken hoe we dat dan, ja, hoe we dat gewoon goed kunnen managen, man. Dat is denk ik gewoon het enige.
Ja, laten we gewoon eventjes, dan gaan we even trainen en dan wat eten.
Man, we got all this nice equipment, and yet I still forget the battery. Ay, ay, ay. How's it going, my man? You good?
Yeah.
That's good.
9:21.
So if I could give one piece of advice to anyone, it would be to make sure that you focus on your physique, because if you are very strong physically, you will build up mental strength as well, because you're just physically strong. That's in our nature. If you're physically strong, you get more confidence, you're more in shape, you feel better, and that's also going to build your actual mental tolerance, because if you want to get somewhere in life, and if you're even a tiny bit ambitious, you need to have such a high pain and stress tolerance, and you really build that up by just, you know, almost practicing extreme
extreme sports, just never giving up and pushing those boundaries day after day. And that's something that you need if you want to, you know, get anywhere in life. So this obviously builds a foundation that you can build on top of, that is going to make it so easy to tackle different things, build up skills, and just have so much confidence in yourself. Because in the end of the day, it all comes down to who believes most in themselves, really. If you wake up every day knowing that you are who you claim you are, you're winning in life. Hello. 我好中意呢個啊。係啊，好中意啊。
你好中意，好 like 佢。
係啊，係啊。
OK 㗎，very good 㗎。
係啊。
Yeah, thank you.
Bye bye. So it's almost 12 right now. I ended up ordering some sushi. And the last hour or so, I've been responding to a lot of questions that I got on my Instagram. I thought, let's just put a Q&A out there and see what, just see what kind of questions people ask. So tomorrow is going to be Thursday. The usual. We got definitely some work to do. Nothing too crazy, actually. Mainly just kind of doing an audit on my own time. So one thing that I've been doing a lot is just auditing my own time to try and see where I lose time myself with tasks that you know, other people can help me with. So that's definitely something that I'm gonna do tomorrow. And other than that, let me just check my schedule. So yeah, actually tomorrow is not that busy of a day. I mean, I'll take it. Sometimes it's extremely busy, sometimes it's not that busy, you know. And when it's not that busy, it's often like odd, because you're like, oh shit, you know, I'm supposed to be busy. But I think, you know, I've learned to start enjoying those moments as well. So that said, I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm tired.
Should've been in Dubai, but I said I'm in Lockwood. That's one stop Londis. Spoke to the label, they said I need content. I ain't got no contest. 8 balls in the bag, what's all this funneling? AD Green Goblin. Waited, pause, this waited, dips to the trenches, step with the strongest. Been through flavors, never been Hakkasan, it's mad. DW40 tandem jelly, mash is jammed. Having a soda, 2v1, that's handicap. Diamonds, that's no salary cap. Not refugees anymore. Nice!
I had three years of French.
My man, back behind the camera.
Back at it again, man.
That's the OG one, that's a good one. Bro, to give a little bit of context, this is a screenshot of YouTube back in the day. Just look at the numbers, man, it's crazy. Show the subscriber count. 2K. 2K. Yeah. Oh, no way. Yeah, the Cape Town one. That was a good. Yeah, Cape Town shenanigans. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, bro. I feel like I should just release those videos again. We're getting some breakfast now. Got a nice workout in. Ruben stole the show.
Actually didn't play that bad.
Yeah. And then we're gonna head back home and the usual. I always say that, man.
We don't even need to say it anymore.
Yeah. They know what's up. We're gonna work.
Todo bien.
Todo bien. 哇，多謝晒啊！好乾淨啊！
海岛的未来项目是相当可能。我们现在在菲律宾是用水泡。
Man did a great job, bro. It's
对于这些
very clean.
走私美金纠纷日。
What we can do is if we get them to sign some sort of agreement that... Welke e-mail gebruiken we ook weer? Eén naam geven, maar die moet ik gewoon één naam bij onszelf geven. Can you turn down the volume a bit? Alright, so it's currently 9 p.m. Ruben and I, as I said earlier today, we're gonna pull through a little longer, which we are. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some well-deserved pizza, and then not pull an all-nighter, but we're definitely gonna work until late. There's a few things we have to power through. But yeah, we're just gonna pick up some pizza and then we'll be back. So one thing that I want to shine some more light on in the actual tech that we're building. So the way I explain this to people is if you give a dog a medicine, you never just give him the medicine. You give him the actual, you know, like a nice piece of steak, and you then put the medicine inside. with what we're currently doing is we're building such nice infrastructure for fulfillment. And this is a multi-billion-dollar industry that has not seen innovation in a very long time. So we're really trying to make a difference here by building out a lot of tech on top of existing solutions and already existing processes within the supply chain industry for a very long time. And that man right over there is putting in insane amount of hours making that happen. So yeah, he definitely deserved the pizza. So I always eat pretty simple, just eggs, steak, and vegetables. But every now and then you gotta treat yourself. So you got a nice pizza. I'm not gonna pretend like I eat healthy all the time. Like, I definitely eat healthy most of the time, but every now and then I'm gonna make an exception.
Oké, wat voor extras hebben we nu?
Good morning from this side of the world, people. I just woke up to 60,000 subscribers, and it doesn't matter 60, 70, 100, 500,000, a million. I want you to know that for each and every single person that is part of this journey, I am so grateful to have you here. And I really hope that you enjoy my content. I hope you feel inspired. I hope it's motivating you, and most importantly, showing you what's possible. Really, really grateful for all of this. And it's been a few months now, and we got such a long way to go still. Got another video dropping tonight, so make sure you're gonna check that one out. And yeah, I wish you a lovely day from this part of the world. And yeah, don't know what else to say other than that I'm very excited for what's to come, and super grateful to have you part of this. Good morning, people. Ruben's actually having a call right now with a Shopify developer. It's currently 9 a.m. and I'm not gonna lie, it's been tough to get out of bed this morning. I went to bed at like 1 a.m.-ish, and then I still, was thinking about work, so I had trouble getting to actually fall asleep. But something that always helps me in the morning is just attacking the day. Like, I wake up and I'm just like, I need to attack the day. I need to get out of bed. I need to get straight to it and just attack the day. I don't know if it's the right way to describe it, but that's how it feels like to me. You just attack the day and you just go after it. You just go war mode. I don't know what it is, but it's just something of just, the approach that you take on a day. Like, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna go crush it. That's kind of like the thing that always just allows me to jump out of bed and get straight to it. It's just been extremely difficult to juggle, in between the content and obviously like the business itself. Like, Wojtek's also just, really occupied with a lot of work, so I'm trying to take moments to film myself. Like, even right now, like, we're having this call, I turned on the camera just now, so you're constantly busy with it, but in the meantime you're obviously making sure that you focus on the most important thing, which is moving the needle, as in like the business. So it's very tough, and obviously I've tried in the past to have someone travel by my side. The only one in terms of my content who gets it really well right now is Wojtek. But I also don't want to put out content that's not my style, and up to my standard. So it's not easy. So yeah, I guess I obviously got to balance it out and just that's just the way it is. It's a sacrifice you got to make, and I think a big part of my content and my brand is the authenticity and just like the actual thing that's happening, and that's just the truth. Like, I'm really juggling in between those two things. But I love making this content. Like, I love documenting everything we're doing so much. So I'll be flying to Dubai next week. So I have a few more days here in Hong Kong. And so I actually recorded a call that I had just now where I touched on that it's not easy to juggle in between the business that I'm running and everything that comes with it. And obviously this, like the whole content thing we're doing right now. And the truth is, guys, is that it's just the way it is. Like, I think for anyone that wants to start doing their own thing, it's so easy to compare yourself to anyone out there. There's like a few very big names out there, and I could very easily, get distracted or wanting to like copy other people and whatsoever. But the truth is, like, it just doesn't make sense because everyone's different. Everyone's unique in its own way, and everyone's situation is different. So it's very hard to compare yourself to anyone. And the thing that I tell myself is that you just got to work with the situation as it is. You know, there's no other way to go around it, because the thing is, when you start to do that, people can just sense that it's not authentic. Like if I were to do things for the sake of doing it or doing it differently, or it's just not authentic. So you really got to just work with what's currently relevant. Is it fancy? It doesn't matter, you know, it's just the way it is. It's like you as a person, you're unique, and I remind myself of that every day. So there's going to be weeks where it's more exciting. There's going to be weeks where, you know, I'm seated behind this desk more often. And that's just the way it is, you know, as long as you just keep showing up and make sure that you're not distracted, and obviously just keep showing up, because we have yet another week, yet another video, and I'm once again grateful to have you here. And yeah, don't forget to let me know what you think of these videos in the comments. And yeah, as I said, I'll see you guys next week.